quick NFL draft preview. NFL draft this Thursday. We will be having to watch along. So those who um, waiting or wanted us to have a watch along, I did get a couple texts. Are we going to do one? Yeah, we will be doing one. And yeah, I mean, I think Chris may not be on here for too long. He said he'll be on here for about an hour or so.
Got duty calls.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the Bears to actually not mess up this pick because they're going to be in the 20th area. So
Yeah, we're in the 20s as well.
So the Broncos. So
I think Packers don't have a first rounder, by the way, so that
No, we don't. First
That's
time
why.
since the 80s, fun fact, that hasn't happened.
Michael Parsons towards ACL, so that I don't know, man. That pick's gonna look a little. It's gonna suck not having one. But anyways, Chargers, Harbaugh, McDaniel. But if we forgot about McDaniels on offensive coordinator side now. Listen, we just pulled up. We hired internally for our defensive coordinator job, as Jesse Minter is now the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. But the Chargers, they need an O-lineman, but I know they're not going to pick one. They're not going to pick one. I know for a fact they're going to pick a defensive back or a D tackle. One of those. You can come back to this. Count it. Yeah, that's how stupid we are. We will pick. Our defense is great. Our defense is going to continue to be great because we keep hiring internally and we're not changing much at all, really. Okay, we're still gonna be playing man-to-man, down coverage. We're still gonna be playing drop zone sometimes. We're gonna be playing cover 2 all the time. Doesn't matter. We're gonna be doing that more than anything. Still, but that O line is still disastrous. We signed Biadaz from Washington. He's pretty good, but we're gonna need a great standout guard to fill that void because we do not have one yet, and we did not do anything in free agency. I don't know what's the
Is
point of
Mekhi
having all this money.
Becton still on the roster? Because I
No.
feel like with better
No.
players around, you cut him. Okay.
No, he's out of there. He sucked. I don't know what happened with him. Everyone comes to LA and just sucks if you're on the Chargers, at least not the Rams. So yeah, we'll pick a mark my words. We'll pick a defensive back or D tackle for sure.
that's
I mean,
fair.
like we said, we don't have a first round pick. I don't think we're gonna trade in to get a first round pick.
Yeah.
Second round, I mean, the Packers have a lot of needs, in my opinion. Corner and D tackle are probably the biggest two. Edge, I think you're solid enough. You added Javon Hargrave on the inside, which was good, but I still think they need at least one more piece there because Devontae Wyatt gets injured quite a bit. On the surface, your D line looks fine, but when you go to the depth of it, it takes a huge step back. Like LVN, Micah, Hargrave, and Wyatt is a solid front four, but then you go to the second stringers and it's just a mess. And same with the secondary. Why Keyshawn Nixon's still on the roster, I have no idea. But we didn't get rid of him. Carrington Valentine is still there. We added I don't know how to say his name, but the corner from the Chargers, Benjamin Saint. Is it
St. Juice, you got a good one
St.
out of him,
Juice?
man. I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
he looks to be pretty solid, and we got him for cheap, so I'm never gonna complain about that. But
He's good, man.
I mean,
He's really good.
I still think we need at least one more corner. I think that's probably where we should go with that pick, but I wouldn't be mad about a D tackle either at 52.
Feel like the Broncos. I mean, we just got a wide receiver, so we don't need another one.
I mean, what else do you really need though? Because I feel like wide receiver and running back are probably like your two biggest needs out of anything. Like your lines are both solid, your secondary solid.
Honestly, bro, get another wideout, bro.
You guys are in the position where I think
need a
it's just take
quarterback.
the best player available.
We need a backup quarterback.
Oh, I was gonna say, come on.
Need a backup quarterback because that was absolutely atrocious.
But you don't draft a backup
not in the first
quarterback
round.
with your
No,
first
not in
round
the first
pick.
round. No. Well,
First
our first
round,
round pick, we go obviously since we were pretty
You guys are
much
stuck on the line.
You guys are in a good spot, so just take the best player you
Yeah,
think
that's what I was
available.
going to say. Take the best player available. You can't go wrong with getting some more offensive line help, or some DBs. You can't have too many of those. But They need to find some way in that third round to get a backup quarterback or something because that was absolutely atrocious what we saw in that game. Like it seems like we can't afford to have Bo Nix go down. He goes down, the season's over. That's exactly what it feels like. He goes down with an ankle injury. Oh my god, we lost 2 weeks. Like I would like get a backup quarterback, please. Like he doesn't need to be a backup to go be a starter at some point. No, we just get a backup quarterback, get a young one, and find a way to make sure he's ready. Because at some point, if Bo Nix gets hurt or gets blitzed or gets hit one time, Jared Stidham is not the answer.
I don't think a rookie quarterback would do any better though, bro. To be fair.
Well, I
If you
mean,
sound like a
you could develop him into what you want,
I mean, it
but
depends on who you're drafting. Like, if it's a third rounder, there's at least a little bit of upside there.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like you could develop him into what you want, but you don't
And
have
who's
to.
still available, like, on the free agent market for quarterbacks? Like,
Not too many.
did Marcus Mariota get scooped up? Because I know he's serviceable.
I mean, Jared Stidham is still there, but he's more like a vet now, which he should be. He shouldn't be. He should be a third string. So that's what I'm saying. Get a backup quarterback. Get someone that actually can throw the football. He doesn't need to start. He doesn't need to be turned into a piece that you're gonna have to. Okay, he's gonna be our future quarterback. No, because we already know it's Bo Nix. You need somebody there to be able to be cheap, number one, and be at least decent if Bo Nix goes down. Because this is football. You can get hurt at any point. And if you don't have a decent quarterback to at least throw the ball or run the offense, you're going to look like what we saw in the AFC Championship. Terrible. Can't move the ball down the field. Can't run the ball because all they're going to do is stack the box. Get a backup quarterback in the draft. And you can turn them into whatever you want. But for the Bears, D tackle. We need some D tackle help. I can't say this enough. We did not get enough pressure on the outside. We did not have enough pressure on the outside for the Bears. So get
I
some
don't
D
think it would
tackle
hurt
help.
for you guys to draft an end either.
Get some D tackle help. The offensive line is decent, and the offensive line is good, which is actually a crazy thing to say for the Bears because we never actually had a decent offensive line to where we could be able to say, "Oh, we're good there." The offense looks great. We need some help on the defense, which is actually backwards for Bears because we've always had a great defense. But go get some
Is it crazy to
secondary is
say
good
that
though.
is it crazy that the Bears, like, in my opinion at least, could use a linebacker too? Like, they
Yeah,
cut
I mean,
Tremaine Edmonds this offseason, so I feel like linebacker TJ Edwards is
well, you got
pretty much done
Sanborn.
for.
You got Sanborn back, so I think he'll be fine there. But you're right. You can't go wrong with drafting someone. You can't go wrong with drafting anybody on the defensive end. You can always have more linebackers. You can't have enough defensive tackles. You can't have enough DNs. You know, so I'd say get one of those in the first round. Pick isn't going to be as great because you're not going to get like a generational turnaround talent. You're going to be in the back end of the first round. So, yeah, just look at what's good there for the D tackle or DN, and I think that'll be fine.
I think in the middle rounds, you guys could also go for a wide receiver. You don't have to do it early. Because, I mean, do you really trust Ja'Day Walker to be your wide receiver 3? I think you could pick someone up that could perhaps be a little bit better
True.
than that.
That's true. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can never have too many wide receivers or corners either. Like those positions come at a premium. You can never have too many of those. But for the first round, yeah, we definitely need to get a defensive end or D tackle. You need somebody to bring some pressure because Montez Sweat can't be the only one, and they double him, and there's no more pressure. Like we need another D tackle to come off that line, to come off that edge, to be able to at least put some pressure on the quarterback because a lot of the pressure we didn't have last year, and people were just sitting there in the paint or sitting there in the pocket and dropping back and just throwing, and that was the problem. We always had to have miracle comebacks to win games, and that's not going to be sustainable.